Yo, I tried to make this before, but it was on 64k and it looked like it was going to keep going. But we're on 60k right now. And I was looking at like your ADA Bitcoin conversion. Come on. I was looking at like your ADA Bitcoin conversion thinking, yeah, this has got gas left in it. Like that could, you know, it's usually a Bitcoin rally that breaks altcoins off their support levels. So, you've got a Bitcoin rally, this ADA Bitcoin pair drops off its support because Bitcoin's going up by like grands. ADA's only going up by like a few quid or, a few p. And it converts over to a lot more. And bearing in mind, this is during QT, like we're in right now. So we've got a QT Bitcoin rally and it's going to break altcoins off their pairs. And if you want to look at all the altcoins, total free is all the altcoins, but you want to take away like your stables, like USDT over Bitcoin, and you'll see the same thing. We're actually on the level right now. So ADA's actually outperforming most of the other altcoins, but you've got Bitcoin rally breaks Bitcoin pairs, altcoins off their Bitcoin support pairs, and then that marked the top for Bitcoin USD. Like Bitcoin USD didn't see a top for, that was in June 19, September 20, so for a whole year, Bitcoin just consolidated, which wouldn't be a bad time to be getting in the market. Like if you're DCAing through this, you might get an average price of like 7k, and then you're riding it all the way up to 60. Obviously, it's not going to be the same this cycle, but if we're hovering between 60 and 30, you might get an average price at like 45k, riding that up to 150. Wouldn't be too bad. And another thing to bear in mind is like Wall Street, like IBIT, I've just bought 10k of Bitcoin. They put overall, I mean, IBIT's just the biggest contributor, 520 million in Bitcoin in one day. Overall, it was 570 million one day. Like, there's so much inflow. And if you look at like Bitcoin dominance, it's just soaking up liquidity out of the altcoin market, and I think it's only going to go up. If you overlay interest rates, because people don't want to be in ADA when the price is going down. They want to be in Bitcoin because they're just not exposed to the same downside risk. It's the same in the S&P. It's the same in traditional finance. Like, it could be the case that Bitcoin dominance just sort of stalls around here for a few months, just before interest rates come, soaks up a lot of the liquidity out of the altcoin market. I think when it hits like 60%, that could be the top for like Bitcoin dominance, and then that's your altcoin rally. That's where money's leaving Bitcoin and going into altcoins. And obviously that was the big bull run last cycle, when people were taking the money out of Bitcoin and putting it into altcoins to get a better return. So it could be, keep an eye on this. You can go on TradingView and use this formula if you want. Total free minus USDT divided by Bitcoin. And if it breaks below 0.4, that could mark the top for you Bitcoin USD, like it did last cycle. Start your DCA, you might get a decent price, and then as soon as interest rates cut, that'd be a good time to probably convert into your altcoins when they start outperforming Bitcoin. Where's the balance sheet? That one. Yeah, so as soon as interest rates come down to like a terminal level and the Fed starts increasing their balance sheet, that'd be an okay time to switch into your altcoins. Obviously, there might be better times, but it's better than right now. And then you're going to be sitting in a good position for whenever the bull run does start. But I think we could have another year of this. It could be until the start of next year that we see interest rates all the way down, or at least to the very end of this year. So honestly, I'd just start your DCA now, like $1,000 every week. Keep an eye on this level. If it breaks down below this level, I'd definitely start your DCA, because it's most likely going to be a top for Bitcoin USD. And then obviously the next stage is when interest rates cut, Fed starts increasing balance sheet, switch over, and then you're riding your really, really volatile coins in the bull run. Or at least convert like a good 50%. But I think this is crazy. This could just put a spanner in everything, to be honest. If they're just relentlessly just throwing money in, like, does it need to stop? The Bitcoin halving's coming, supply's going down. Demand is clearly relentless. They've done this for like a month now. Just buying. Like from the 11th of Jan to the 9th of Feb, there was 2 billion in inflows. 500 mil, 600 mil, 300 mil, 500 mil, 300 mil, 100 mil. They took some out, 200 mil, 200 mil, 500 mil. Like, it's just relentless. So I don't know if it needs to go down. If supply's going down and demand's going up, the price can only go up. And then you've got QE coming. Oh, like, I don't know what could happen. But I'd just start your DCA. Either way, the price is going up. Do you know what I mean? I'd just start your DCA, see where it takes you, and then maybe convert into altcoins once monetary policy loosens up. But lots to consider.